Hey y'all, sorry, I'm not gonna make this very long. I gotta head to the hospital, and I just got out of work. Yeah, it's a short day for me, but just want to get on here, send out an encouragement. Um, a lot's happening in Israel. I kind of expected. Things are escalating very, very quickly. Not little increments, but large increments, very fast. So it's been interesting to watch. One or two things will happen. Either the fighting will subside, as it has in the past, or Israel's going to follow through and push their soldiers and whatnot into Gaza and take over the land like their prime minister has said they would do if things don't stop. So we wait and see and watch. I don't know. It could go either way. Personally, based on my observation, I don't see the bombing stopping to keep Israel from rolling through there. I see Israel rolling through. But we'll see. We'll see what God has in mind, and how this storybook ending is supposed to happen, because that's kind of where we're at. We are living, what we once used to just read either personally or in church and study and talk about, we're now actually seeing it unfold before us. So, we've had a lot of questions. Now we're kind of getting some of our answers, so that's encouraging and exciting to see. I know I woke up this morning, and I crawled out of bed. I went to the bathroom, started getting dressed and whatnot, and I just had this feeling come over me of soon, real soon, but like never before. I'm not going to put a date on it. I'm not a big proponent of that, because everything's in God's timing, and that's what matters, when God's timing is. On that being said, I do know that today is May 14th. The day 73 years ago that Israel was declared a nation. So I think that is very significant. We got Pentecost coming up in a couple weeks, or 10 days or something. So that's another important thing. We've got a blood moon that's also a super moon, that's also a flower moon, happening on the 26th, I believe. I don't think that's an accident either. There just seems to be a lot going on. I don't know. We'll see how it ends. CDC's now saying if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. So, normalization coming, peace and safety. I see things playing out a lot of different ways that, would bring about people, saying, hey, safety, we're safe now. Don't have to wear a mask, we're safe. See some things happening where, Israel could be, feeling safe, and whatever. I don't know. All I know is clock is ticking. I see things as they're happening, and I just know that Jesus is coming soon. What his soon is, I don't know. As I've said before, it could be days, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be next year, for all we know. I know I woke up with just a whole new deep sense of soon. And I haven't felt it this deep either. And on top of that, I don't know if it's because of the prayers being said or because of things going on. I slept like crap last night, but I've got so much energy today, it is ridiculous. And I only drank maybe this much coffee and only this much Pepsi today. I've just got so much energy, it's ridiculous. So I am thankful for that. I am thankful for the prayers that are being said on me and my wife's behalf. If this is an answer to prayer, thank you. I definitely keep an eye on Israel. I don't think we're done yet. There's still things, brewing and things that are going to happen. So keep watching Israel. As Israel is God's clock. Israel's the hour hand, Jerusalem the minute hand, and Temple Mount the second hand. Keep watching that, and more than watching Israel, keep watching for Jesus, because he's coming. One of these days he is going to come, and we are going to be out of here. And it's, to me, it's so encouraging to see just the number of Christians that are out there and saying the same thing. They feel it, they know it. It's like a body's finally coming together, and they're all starting to chant the same thing. We're here, we're close, it's soon. And it's just so encouraging to see how the Holy Spirit and God is just moving His church and bringing us all towards the same thinking. So, if it was, a few people or 10 people or maybe a couple hundred people, cool. But no, you've got, thousands online, and that's just online. Who knows how many are saying that, not online. So it's just very encouraging. And I can't wait, especially with what's going on with my wife. I can't wait for this rapture. If God's not going to heal her on this side of heaven, I know as soon as it happens, she's going to get a new body and never have to worry about this BS again, because we're both kind of fed up with it. But I'm encouraged. I am even when it's hard, I'm choosing to still trust God, even though I don't understand all the things that He does. It's not for me to question, it's just for me to obey. I can question, but it's probably not going to get an answer. So I need to just obey, as we all do. So for the time being, occupy and redeem the time. Keep sharing, especially with those who don't know God. Keep sharing the gospel, because time is running out. And definitely let's keep encouraging one another that our time here is limited, and we are bound for much better things, because this world is just getting too crazy for me to want to stay in it for much longer. But that's just me. God's timing, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next month, few months, next year, few years from now, His timing is His timing, and I will wait however long He wants me to wait. But I don't think it's going to be that long. That's just me. Based on what I'm saying, based on my understanding, I think the clock is ticking. I believe the clock is going to run out. I think I've said before, and I could be wrong, but my personal belief is I don't think we'll see 2022. I'll be more shocked if we see 2022 than if the rapture happens this year. But again, that's just me. That's not thus saith the Lord. That's not anything I picked up from the Bible. That's just me understanding what the Bible is saying and seeing what's happening in the world. I'm seeing pieces come together, and that is why I believe this year. But only He knows, and I don't want to set times. I'm just focused on continuing to watch and waiting for him, waiting to hear them trumpets, and waiting to be called into heaven. So I just pray that time is soon. So if we're still here, I'll see you in the next video.